Hello, everybody. We are live on Lamley Extras that just kind of popped on. I'll do this occasionally in the evening. And I've got a few more Lamley Extra live feeds to do here in the coming days, maybe until the weekend. I've got some, I think I've shown these before, but I have some mini GT I want to open here on the Lamley Extras channel. I have some other stuff, man. And then, of course, this weekend we're doing the giveaway from the bin. We're going to look through another bin on the Lamley YouTube channel, I believe on Saturday, and then we'll do the giveaway for the model. So if you haven't gone to the Lamley YouTube channel to watch the 2 bin opening videos and picked your 3 favorites, you should definitely do that. I'll kind of show you. I pulled out some of them. They're right over here. And I will I'll be going through those bins once we draw the winners. So anyway, so I thought I'd pop on. Hopefully you guys watched the Beatles preview video. I've got some of the Beatles models here that we showcased in that preview that's coming soon. The exciting Auto World models, I put those in the background. You guys got to finally see the awesome square bodies. I think some of you are surprised I didn't mention it, but I just showed that the tailgate and the hood open on these models, and I know a lot of people are excited, and I think the hobby dealers are getting them. That's what I've been hearing. So keep your eyes open for those. Should you participate in the giveaway? That is not my call. That is your call. So I mentioned in the title of this video that I have a wheel variation. I reported on lamleygroup.com on the blog, and you're looking at it right here, because if you look in the very, very background, you'll see the 2 team transport models. This is what you want to look out for. You can see that the wheels are now, there's going to be a small batch of models that's going to be released. Instead of the 6-spoke rims, this one will have the 5-spoke kind of star wheels, the Mercedes, the Falcon Mercedes, and then the Fairlady Z, instead of the black mag style rims, they're going to have these 4-spoke barrels on it. I'll try and get that in focus. So I was not going to report on these. Mattel's the one who told me about it, and they actually sent these over to me to report to you guys. But I was not going to report them for a while until I saw that they had come out, and then someone's reported finding them already. So they are out there. So hello, Eric. Why is the rear wheel on the Mercedes bent? It's not. I don't think it is. Does it look bent? Maybe just slightly. I don't know. Roll smooth. I don't know. I don't think it looks bent. Maybe it just looks bent in the angle, or the lighting throws it off a little bit. So, yeah, but it was an exciting weekend of videos. I mean, between I thought that those, I didn't realize how long it would take to go through that bin of cars. And then the feed froze, so I had to restart it. But hopefully you guys watched both and saw a bunch of good stuff in there. But I think the really fun video was the Yacht supercar. Hopefully you guys liked that video. I've got these 2 now in their protectors. I think they're going to stay in there. Those are Sterling protectors. And I've got them all. I don't know if I'll ever take them out. I mean, I'm sure I will at some point, but I'm trying to keep them as protected as possible, because I think just as time wears on, they'll get more and more fragile. And this card, I'm kind of straightening out a little bit because it was a little bit curled. So hello, James from Sacramento. I also was very surprised. So you guys saw the Gumball 3000 Lamborghini video I did. And then you guys, and I said in the video when I previewed it on Wednesday night that there weren't going to be very many of them. I think you guys learned that. It sold out so quickly. It's because they didn't have a ton of them. Now, the gassers sold out quickly today, but not nearly as quick, only because there's a lot more gassers than there were Gumball 3000. But I'll tell you one thing that I'll show you. So early, so I was asleep overnight after Wednesday going into Thursday. Curious how that sale was going to go on the RLC for the Lamborghini. And for some reason, I woke up, and I don't wake up very often. And woke up about 3 in the morning and noticed a friend of mine had sent me a screenshot of the Gumball 3000 website was selling the Lamborghini. And so I was like, oh, it's out of the UK. I wonder if this is actually going to happen, or if this is actually true. And so I just kind of on a whim put 3 in my cart and hit buy. And they arrived. So I'm assuming they're in here. I haven't opened it up yet, but I can if you guys want me to. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to open it. I had no idea even if you go back to the preview, I just assumed it was just a few extras that were going to be sold on the RLC. I had no idea that the Gumball store had them. Here, I'm going to try. This is it's a cool bag. It came in a much larger bag. Yeah, I better be careful here. Here. Came in a much larger bag, but I wanted to pull these out. And then with them came 3 stickers, Gumball 3000, and a keychain that just came with them. That's kind of cool. And then, yeah, look at this. See if I can get these out. Might need to, here. If you guys are asking if I saw your pics, I haven't read all the comments, but I assume if you left a comment, I'll see it. Sorry, still trying to open this. I promise you, whatever your 3, if they were in that video, then they can win it. So yeah, so look, there's 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, so I really did it on a whim, and I was like, really, are they selling them? So this one's got a little bit of a crush there, so let's try that one. It's got a little bit of a rip on it too, and then it sold out right afterwards. See if I'm trying to. There we go. So there it is. I'll keep it in the tissue paper for whatever I decide to do with it. But yeah, that's the Gumball 3000. So I'm sure people aren't, already had one, but I just did it. I was like, oh, and so I do have some friends that didn't get through, so I'll probably hook that up for them. Yeah, I guess you guys let me know in the comments. Did you let's see, did you get lucky getting the RLC gas? Or I don't know, Lone Star, did you? Tell me if you guys who got the RLC gasser today and who didn't. Oh, here we go. And if you guys want to go to my last live feed, and for those of you complaining about the Lamborghini having plastic wheels, I went off because it's just dumb. If it has plastic wheels, you don't like it, that's totally fine. But if you didn't buy it because you thought it was too expensive because it has plastic wheels, I really have an issue with that, because I don't think that's true. I just don't think you got it, and you were mad about it. So I know that people argue that point, but just because of the plastic-based plastic wheels, who cares, guys? You guys are all buying them all the time. So if are you guys angry that has a plastic base and plastic wheels? Are you guys angry that has a plastic base and plastic wheels? And yes, you're going to say, well, it costs $1. Yeah, because these were mass produced. These were not mass produced. So yeah, I'll start getting worked up again. If you don't like the Lamborghini, if you think it's kind of lame, or you don't feel like you want to own it, I think that's a good enough reason. But you don't have to say it's because it has plastic wheels and a plastic base. They made a rare piece with plastic wheels and plastic base. That's okay. So, yeah, part of the whole deal is that they just did a special model and it has plastic wheels. It's who cares? I mean, come on. Boy, you guys wouldn't care. I mean, you'd sure hate red lines then. And half the RLC models have plastic wheels because they have the Neo wheels on it. Are you, in fact, do you guys are you not going to buy would you not buy the RLC BRE number 46 Datsun 510 because it has plastic wheels? Or are you like, no, actually that one has a metal base, so I'll pay $600 for it. So just, whatever. Okay. So I'll stop. But I always think that's kind of funny. See, that's kind of stuff we should talk about. You guys ask the question. If you guys want to hear me give an honest answer, I'll give it. And some people don't like that. They're like, well, screw you, Lamley. You got one anyway. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Would you not take this? It also has a plastic base and plastic wheels. So would you say, no, I'm not going to get that Mercedes? Lame-o plastic wheels. It's like everything, looks like a cool Mercedes, has a cool deco, has cool wheels. Look at all the talent that went into making that, but it has plastic wheels. What? Nope. No, I'm gonna get it. All right. All right. So you like it when I preach it? You guys would probably know, but I have a lot of other opinions too. I'll just keep them to myself sometimes on what people do. I saw a comment today. Here's another one. Here's a little gripe of mine. You guys want, if we're doing this, because that's what this channel is for us to just chat. Here's another gripe of mine. Look, I don't like scalpers either. I don't like people that go to the store and buy everything of a good model and then turn around and sell them on eBay for 20 bucks. I think if you're a dealer, if you're a hobby dealer, all right, you want me to go, I'm going to go. Here we go. You ready? Here's number one. If you're a hobby dealer and you spend all this money with Mattel, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get cases, and you get a case of 72 and you have a Bugatti Veyron in there and you can sell it for 50 bucks, you should. That's not a scalper. Because if you think about it, those people spend thousands and thousands of dollars. And are they supposed to sell it for $1 because Walmart would sell it for $1? No, because they don't buy it at the same volume and they sell selective models. They're not, so like if they put a Bugatti on for 40 bucks and they can sell it for 40, they should. They're dumb if they don't. You may not want to buy it for 40 because you can get it in the store and that's fine. But if they can sell it for 40, they should, because think about it. Think about if there's two Bugattis in there and then a bunch of generic models that no one cares about, they can't sell those. So there's 70 models they can't sell and two Bugattis that they can, at least they can make up for the cost of the case. So you think about that. Like a lot of these dealers end up selling. So that's number one. That's number one of my little pet peeves. When people complain about hobby dealers should get the price they want, or the price they can. I shouldn't say want, can. If no one's going to buy it for 40, they won't sell it for 40, right? So that's number one. But yes, the people that go to the store and buy all the models, that will go buy all the Bugattis and then sell them online, that's, I'm with you. I don't think that's very cool because, if you're the first one at the store, you can get it. If there's 100 supers on the pegs, buy all 100. That's where I think you're fine doing. But just buying all the cars is, sometimes pretty lame. But I don't think everybody does that. I've been able to find every basic model, and I'm sure I'll find the Bugatti as well. But a lot of people get mad and they think that everybody who got the model before them is a scalper. So I cracked up today when I saw someone comment on my Instagram post saying, all the scalpers got the gasser before I did. No, they didn't. Collectors got the gasser before you did. It is random. There's only 12,000 made. There's more than 12,000 RLC members. It's going to be limited. That's how these cars become what they are, is that they're limited models. And yeah, I've missed out on RLC models before. I've missed out on some real good ones because I just didn't get lucky. But it's not scalpers. I mean, yeah, some people are going to buy them and sell them, and they should. But it's not some scalper like Mattel's going to make it available to somebody who classifies themselves as a scalper, right? So there it is. So not everybody's a scalper. Hobby dealers are okay, and they should sell it for the price for the price that they can get, because that's what supports it. We don't have hobby dealers if they can't price a Bugatti at the price that people will pay for them. If they priced everything at $1, they wouldn't be there, and then everybody would be buying them from Walmart, and you'd never get a chance because everybody would be going overnight and buying them. So we should support our hobby. Doesn't mean you buy a Bugatti for 40 bucks, but hobby dealers are really important to what we do as collectors. So All right. There. Do you guys like that for a rant? I saw a lot of comments here. Korean Gaming doesn't like scalping. Look, pure scalping is pretty lame. I agree with you, but not everybody's a scalper. And the other thing, if you find 5 supers, I'd buy them and I'd sell 4 of them. Why? Well, how often do you find supers? If you're going overnight, maybe you find them, but if you ran into 5 supers randomly and you can turn those around into money that you could spend on the models that you want, it's totally worth it. That's like a trade. Think about it. Would 5 supers, you can sell them for $30 each. That's what? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 bucks that you could put towards the cars you want. That's fair, and I'd be glad if you were able to do that. So, and anybody who goes overnight to get in, more power to them. That's my other thing. If someone wants to spend their valuable time at not sleeping and going to stores overnight to find all the supers, well, there's an easy solution if you don't want them to do it. You go do it too. But the reason you don't do it is because you don't think it's worth it. They do. I don't think it is, so I don't do it. So, did you guys like that rant? I should just call it Lamley Rant instead of Lamley Live. Sorry, Lamley, but scalpers often are employees who do this. That's not right. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you find out that an employee is buying stuff before it hits the floor, or they're pegging stuff and then taking them away to buy them, that's not cool at all. Of course, it's not cool. And if you see any evidence of that, you just report them to a manager, and they will. And if it's a manager doing it, report it to someone else. They'll get in trouble for it. So if you see it and you actually know that that's happening, then report it. That will get fixed, and it will get fixed very quickly. So, will I be showing the gasser on the Lamley channel? I will, because I don't know if I'm getting a preview model from Mattel, and because of that, I went on and ordered it today. I was able to get through, and I was able to get it. Have I heard the news about Scion? No, I have not. I'm looking at the comments. Who cares about my beard? The world isn't fair. That's fine. Don't bother getting RLC membership. It's a scam. That's not true. The Subaru WRX 22B is a nice car. It very much is, and the Hot Wheels will be very cool as well. Clifton says, I always make money off model cars. That's just buying and selling, dealing, and scalping. I totally agree. I think if you can do that, I sell cars. I'm always happy to, I have cars in my collection and I put them on eBay. And I feel like that's the fair thing to do. It gives everyone a chance. Whoever wants it the most and wants to pay the most for it gets it. I send it to them. I know they're happy. Hopefully it goes to a happy home. And then that money I can use elsewhere, either to buy a model I want or use it somewhere else in the household. And that's a valuable thing. Can we talk about how Targets and Walmarts have not stocked this team transport? No, I haven't seen it in stores yet either. I know some that have. My guess is you'll see them kind of hit in droves here very soon. If you haven't seen them in stores, don't fret. I think you will see them. When is my P case coming? No idea. David's going to bed. Nighty night, David. Have a nice snooze. Yeah, so Paul doesn't like when people buy expensive cars and replace them with cheap cars. I agree with that. That's not cool at all. eBay shouldn't allow sales of items. I know if you report something that's stolen, sometimes eBay does something about it. But you have to understand eBay's handling millions and millions of listings a day. I think it's very hard. They could use our help, and I know Mattel will go after some sellers of stolen items, but there's a lot, so it's hard to totally follow. But I agree, it would be great if they could stop that. What about the next car culture set that I teased the other day? Well, we've got Street Tuners coming first. As soon as I have that, I will preview it, and then I'll preview the next one after that. So I don't know exactly when that will be. Mark likes Jeff's question. Let me go back, see if I can find Jeff's question. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, I think we'll see those mixes very soon. Another thing why scalpers are bad is, well, not everybody's a scalper. Not everyone who who leaves the pegs a mess is a scalper, but I totally agree. You should always clean up. If things fall on the ground, pick them up, repeg them. If you come up to a mess, try and clean it up. Q case is at Walmart. Cool. Putting any cars on eBay? Not yet, but I will. Actually, I might start if I have time this weekend. I do have a ton that I do want to. I'm trying to make some more space, and I will, if I can, I will. Abby here's Kyosha's making a return to 164. If that's the case, I'll be thrilled. Those Otterworld, please expand your sales to Australia. I hope they do. They're so cool, and I hope you guys can get them. Wesley saw a video about Cyan discontinued. Yeah, that was a long time ago. A long time ago. Alina found the team transports, the Datsun and the Skyline. All right, guys, you guys are throwing a lot of good stuff at me, and I'm trying to keep up with that. Anything you guys want to see before I get going? Those Bugattis, will they become more available? When the end case hits, yeah, there'll be plenty. I mean, I think that there'll be a lot of interest in them. I think they'll go pretty quickly to start. I heard Toyota, Hot Wheels got the Toyota license back. Did you hear anything about it? I'd go to lamleygroup.com. When am I going to pick the giveaway winners this weekend? When are RLC memberships available? I think they're sold out. Do I think Hot Wheels do the Devo? I have no idea, but I know Matchbox is. Will I notify? I'll try and get the word out in the community section on the Lamley channel if I put stuff on eBay. I'll do that for you. So. All right, boy, a lot of things coming in. Thank you for the nice word, Alina. Okay, so let me ask you guys this and give me the answer real quick. Tomorrow, do you want to see the Fast and Furious set, which is everywhere, so I know everybody has it or is finding it? Would you like to see the Matchbox 2020 preview that I did with Abe Lugo, the designer? It's a pretty quick one, but I'm going to try and show all of the 2020 basic new models. Or do you want to see Tomica Limited Vintage, the July mix? And then what else do I have? I can't remember what else. And I got to do a comparison between the Auto World square body and the M2 square body. You guys tell me what you want to see. See Matchbox 2020 Fast and Furious. Open up the Yacht supercar. No. How many people, since I did the Yacht showcase, how many of you have looked up Yacht on the internet, tried to Google it or eBay it? I know a few people have. And who knows, maybe now that I have talked about the Yacht BRE number 46, maybe there are people that actually have it and they're going to come out of the woodwork and put them up on eBay or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I know a lot of people like them, so I kind of like it. It's not the prettiest car, but it's very, very cool. And I'm still just super stoked to have it. And it really is cool, the story about it, that it's this image, this drawing on the back of the BRE number 46 Datsun 510 that spurred a few people, a few collectors that had no idea it existed, but then they were looking on the back cards of some of these other yachts, like this Police 510, or the trucks or the Volkswagen, and they're like, did they really do a BRE? Could that really be true? And so the search began, and people started learning that yes, it did exist. There'd be a couple of images, but there weren't many examples out there. There's just a few pictures, and then that one collector found one. I don't know exactly how he got his, but it was out of the package. Maybe he opened it. I don't know, but there it is from Los Angeles. That's where I found mine. So excited. Jeff, they were made in Taiwan. So anyway, the story on the yacht is really cool. So yeah, it's pronounced yacht. If you guys, it's toy backwards. Pretty simple. That's all it is. Yachts from Taiwan. Dog's angry. So yes, so here's what we'll do. I'll do Matchbox most likely for tomorrow. You'll see the Matchbox preview. You'll see Fast and Furious. You'll see Tomic Limited Vintage when I get the gasser. I'll do the gasser. When I get Street Tuners, I'll do the Street Tuners. Mini GT on this channel. And then who knows what else. All right, I'm going to get out of here. We are at 26 minutes. I think that's a good enough time. We like to chat. Hopefully you've enjoyed this chat. And if you want to go back and go through some of these questions, I know I try and answer them all. And yeah, a lot of you guys are saying you're looking for yachts. It was so tough. I didn't think I'd ever find it. But if you do find it, man, I would love to hear the story. Show the picture, share the story if you find anything. There's still a couple other, there's a plastic Datsun 510, and then there's a couple other metal ones. I think one is yellow, and the other one might be blue. They're just more of a stock style. If I ever came across them, I would definitely buy them, but I am very happy to have my two here, and I could even, I mean, just having this one, I'm thrilled. So I'm good with that, and they're in their sterling protectors, and I'm good. So, okay, guys, I'm going to head out. It's good chatting with all of you. Maybe we'll do this again later in the week. In the meantime, stay tuned for those videos on the Lamley YouTube channel. I got to go edit up the Matchbox ones, so a little bit of work to do on that one. Abe talked super fast, and so if I just did that with the way Abe talked, it was like 5 minutes, and so I'm going to have to mix in a little bit to make it so you can actually spend some time looking at the cars. All right? Okay, everybody, I'm out of here. Thanks. Bye.